Damn, we're going to try that again. I'm going to edit that out later. Right, hold on. I forgot a cable. Damn. I know why it was. I know what it was. Right, you know what? I'm just going to do it like this. Here's what we played. Right? It's going to be the bad audio. Right, here we go. Take 2. Can you hear me now? That should be it. Oh dear, right. Sorry about that. Oh, the drama. I hope that worked. Did anybody recognise that blues classic there? Right, so as we know, camera look, we're hammering on, as we know, we're hammering on, hammering on about Tonewood. This is going to go great. Why can't I say that? I can't say it. So this is what a great start. No audio at the start. I forgot to turn the amp thing on. I forgot to plug into the sound card. This is how prepared we are for this evening's topic of Tonewood. And there you go. The mic isn't even on. Let's get the mic on. Is that better? Oh dear, that was so bad. Right, sorry, yes. That was the intro theme to Coronation Street, which I thought might be quite appropriate because it's the longest running soap opera in the UK, or maybe even the world ever, because soap operas, longest running, Tonewood debates. Have I done something there? Is it right? I don't know. Hello to everybody, thank you for coming. Hello if you're watching on catch up. If it's your first time here, apologies in advance. I've done zero research and I've decided to talk about Tonewood. I say I've decided. Rubbish Guitar Bloke who's in the chat, he's getting the blame for this because he sent me an email on Tuesday night late when I actually didn't have any plans for what I was going to talk about tonight. He's like, you should talk about Tonewood, and he sent me a link to this video which I'm going to put in the description after. It's hilarious. It's about Tonewood pedals, and I thought it was really funny, and then I thought, we'll make it about Tonewood, and then all the comments coming in the poll and I was like, I'm scared. Speaking of being scared, usually on these live streams I go into this wee thing here and we talk about the poll, and I usually read out all the comments, but when we get comments and we're talking about other things like what's your favourite guitar pick? What's your favourite colour? Usually it's more straightforward, but Tonewood debate, everybody wrote a good paragraph. Well, not everybody, but a lot of people wrote a lot of stuff, so there's possibly too much to unpack. But 100%, we're going to get to the end of this, the bottom of this Tonewood thing, by the end of the stream. No bother. We're going to get settled once and for all. Of course not. Right, we're going to have to go back to the start of the chat and say hello to everybody, and thanks for coming, by the way. Cameron's in. I'm just going to read names and stuff for now, because Cameron's got a lot of stuff to say there. I was having to reread that before I started. Tone Breakfast is here, sorry, just because you says you can't wait. I still believe in Tonewood. I think it can be proven by good scientific method, but it depends on guitar industry to pull it off and put the budget on it anytime soon. There we go. Right, so yeah, I'm not going to get into reading all the comments just now, but I thought it was really interesting, the poll results, and how it does seem like it's like hugely divisive, but it actually seems like most people are kind of saying the same thing. Even although the no and yes side, there's a lot in common. I think there's probably more in common than apart. It's kind of like yes but no, but no but yes. Anywho, Thank you for coming, Tone Breakfast and Cameron, and for your contributions. And hello to Scott Brower. Thank you for coming, mate. Rubbish Guitar Bloke, your fault. Thanks for coming, mate. Everybody blame Rubbish Guitar Bloke for this stream. Jamming the Cab's in. Thanks for coming, mate. Richard Clark is in. Hello, mate. Thank you for coming. And the Lamb. Hello, Lammy. How you doing, mate? I still not watched your last live stream yet. I'll have to get back and watch it on catch up. I'm bad. Sorry. Excuse me. Oh, Jamming the Cab has just subscribed to both Rubbish Guitar Bloke and the Lamb. There you go. Great stuff. And of course, subscribe to Jamming the Cab as well. Everybody subscribe to everybody. Communities. Guitar channels. Helping each other. That's what I like to see. Phil is in. Hey up, Phil. Thanks for coming, mate. Carl B is in. I think we said hello. Did we say hello to Carl? If not, hello, mate. Thanks for coming. How much tone could a wood tone if a wood could and wood chuck wood? That's the end of it right there, isn't it? Jamming the Cab, Carl B, Lamb. Oh, IMA640's in. Hello, mate. Thanks for coming. And John Channing. Hello, mate. Thank you for coming. Anton's in. Hello, Anton. Thanks for coming, mate. The Gain Dane's in. Hello, mate. Thank you for coming too. John Little is in too. Hello, pal. Glenn Bailey. Sorry, just noticed your name, Glenn Bailey. There's some of the comments that came in on the poll had me in stitches. I was laughing. I think, Glenn, you might have had a good one in there. There was a lot of good ones in there. Resington's in as well. Couldn't miss this one. Thanks for coming, mate. Resington also has a channel. Check out his channel. Dave Fox is in. Hello, Dave. Sorry if I've missed anybody. I feel like I missed somebody there. Hello, Dave. Thanks for coming. Maria Davies is in. How you doing, Muggs? Thanks for coming, pal. Mott the Hoople's in. Hello, mate. Relaxing Meditation is also in. Hello, mate. Thank you for coming. No sound. I think that was from before. I think we're all sorted now. We've got sound. Sorry, that was embarrassing, wasn't it? There's me playing my heart out to Coronation Street and nobody even heard it. Actually, to be fair, I had a bit of a bad clanger the first time when I thought the audio was on, so I'm glad I got a second attempt. It was like marginally better the second time. Did you hear the Tonewood in that Coronation Street, by the way? Right, there, let's start off with that. What wood is that guitar made of? Can you tell from listening? Bumcrack is in. Hello, mate. Thanks for coming. Stevie Mack's in. Hello, mate. Thank you for coming too, pal. Mark Greening's in. Emmerdale, close. Liam Hennings, you got it with Coronation Street. Nice one, mate. Gary Hill's in. Hello, mate. Thanks for coming. Nicolaki. Hello. There we go. I think we've helloed everybody. Ivor's in as well. Hello, mate. Thanks for coming. Dinger63. Hello, mate. How you doing? Greg Green. Hello. How are you doing, pal? It wasn't Blue Monday. I don't know that one. Right, I think we've almost caught up. Sorry, I've missed what everybody said. Straight Out the Box is in, and you need to check out Straight Out the Box's channel as well. What an awesome channel. You're doing great stuff over there, mate, and you're growing quickly. It's what I like to see. Keep it coming, mate. Love the stuff. I was watching your pedals video the other day. Go on yourself, mate. Phenomenal player as well, by the way. Trying to remember what your handle is on Instagram. Sorry, this camera's went out of focus. Instructor Gomez. There you go. Very good player. Phenomenal. Right. Okay, let's get into the live poll. Not the live poll, the pre-recorded. Not the pre-recorded. OMG. We'll get into the thing. You know what I'm talking about. This thing. The poll from the week. If anybody's unfamiliar with the format of the live streams, this is what we do. Very late on a Tuesday evening, I decide what the... Well, sometimes it's before that. I decide what we're going to talk about on the Thursday live stream. And I make a poll about it, and it goes up super duper early Wednesday morning. And you get to vote on whatever the topic is, and it looks like this week. We're talking about Tonewood, and I try and have a bit of a laugh with it, as you do. And it's just about engagement, getting something to talk about when we do a live stream, because I enjoy doing the live streams, and I get to hang out with everybody in the chat, and it's great fun, and I hope you enjoy it too. So I would feel weird doing a live stream without having anything to talk about, just like, how are you all doing? What'd you have for your dinner? You know what I mean? So having something to kind of, a framework around the live stream, that's what happens. So this week we went for Tonewood, which was probably not a smart idea. Right, let's get into it. Is Tonewood real? Electric guitars we're talking about, because I think the consensus is when we're talking about acoustic guitars, yes, 100% it's real. Yeah, do we agree? Wait a minute, I think I could do a poll within the poll. I'm going to try that. Will I bother? Nah, I'll no bother. I think we're agreeing acoustic Tonewood, yes. Yeah? Okay. Now when it comes to electric guitars, acoustic Tonewood, probably still yes, acoustically. Right, so here's where we're at. I actually thought it would be more divided than this, but we've got yes 31%, 57% for no, and other is 12%. And I think it's more even than this, but I also think that the conclusion is the same. Right, we'll get into some of the comments, but I think, as I responded this to someone's comment yesterday, I think what a lot of people are saying is that yes, Tonewood does exist, right? Bear with me, it is a thing, but its impact on your guitar tone is so insignificant and negligible that no, Tonewood is not a thing. So it's kind of like, yeah, technically, but nah, not really. And I think we could probably end the stream right there on it. What do you think of that? I think that's pretty much the consensus I've took from this, and almost in line with what I believe as well. And I also have some, I'm a hypocrite when it comes to a lot of this thing as well. Right, here we go. Let's get into some of the comments. Okay, starting off with Derekclacton. Wait a minute, actually. No, it's not yours. It was someone else who did a very succinct one. Right, I think wood is one aspect which affects tone, but it's not as simple as a matter of ash, alder, mahogany, etc. There seem to be so many variables within as well as between them. I think we're all agreeing with that. There's just so many variables, and wood is... I'm not going to comment on every comment. Let's carry on. Anthony Emerson, my thoughts. The construction of a guitar, including woods, neck attachment, bridges, etc., have an impact on how the guitar sounds, but not a very big impact in comparison to the pickups or the player. RGB bloke, rubbish guitar bloke, his fault of course. Just to be clear, that whilst Tonewood has a major effect on acoustic instruments, here we are talking about electric guitars, and it has a negligible effect on sound. I haven't brought my crayons to explain it. If anybody's unfamiliar with that, well, I mean, it's a joke anyway in its own right, but I think that's in reference to John Robson's t-shirt that he wears sometimes on his live stream. Friday night, by the way, tomorrow, John's live stream. RGB continues. In the electric guitar context, Muppets like Mr. Smith, I believe he might be talking about the Paul Reed Smith, have used the word Tonewood in place of pretty wood to facilitate the transfer of large funds of cash from the accounts of dentists and lawyers to his own. Lights, views and steps back. Ah, brilliant. RGB, you're the man. Great banter there, love it. Tom Green, this is brave. Well, I'm kind of trying to scurry my way out of it, but thank you, mate. For me, it makes a difference. The pickups pick up the vibrations, but different woods will resonate differently, affecting the vibration that's pick up. However, I'd say it's no more than 10% of overall tone, maybe less. I would agree with you, mate, in that it's less than 10%, but yes. There's just, yeah, so many interesting beliefs. No one's, I don't think anybody's right or wrong specifically, not when it's your own belief and your own perspective. But some of the things that I just wanted to mention when we're talking about Tonewood, I feel really bad, I've not really looked at the live chat, sorry. Videos that I'd watched in preparation for this. So RGB bloke sent the that video of the Tonewood pedals, which I'll link in the description after the stream. You'll need to watch it, it's quite funny. And then there's the Jim Lill video that everybody's seen about the Tonewood. Well, not so much, is it about Tonewood or is it about pickups? It's kind of both really. But yeah, worth checking that out. That is about Tonewood. And then there's PRS, who's been talking about Tonewood forever. He's done many demonstrations of playing his Tonewood guitars. And then KDH did a very interesting video on Paul Reed Smith's most recent TED talk on Tonewood, which I thought was very interesting, a good take. And then Rhett Shull recently did a video comparing fretboard woods. Took the same guitar, 3 different necks, but I didn't love that. It was a good video, but I wouldn't say it was ideal in terms of a scientific experiment. Although, interestingly, I did agree, even though I'm a hypocrite, with some of what he's saying. because I've always believed that maple sounds brighter than rosewood fretboards. Unfounded. But I also believe that roasted maple sounds brighter still than maple, based on, what's the word I'm looking for? What's the word when it's just someone's one story? I've been using it all day today and I can't remember it. Anyway, non-scientific and just one person's opinion or experience. Yeah, I changed the neck on my Fender Strat from a maple to a roasted maple, and I could swear I heard the difference. But the eyes play a massive part in this, and I probably changed the strings as well. That's going to add to the brightness, isn't it? Anyway, right, sorry, some more comments. Gear view mirror. Sorry, wait a minute, Buglix D Goblin. Tone comes from the paint, it's why black guitars sound more metal. Well, I mean, nobody's arguing against that. Gear view mirror. In a comment I read recently, a guy wrote that even the same guitar has denser wood will sound different. Even the same guitar. Oh right, like same model, yeah. I have two of exactly the same Harley Benton SC-DLX Goto Shell Pink. One is 2.9 kilograms, the other 3.7, which is a substantial difference. I claim they sound exactly the same. While the lighter one may vibrate a little more and has a snappier feel and response, this does nothing to alter the tone. Go figure. Yeah. This is kind of where I'm at. I'm in the pickups camp. Heavily, yeah, the Jim Lill side of things is where I'm at. It makes a difference. This is JD VJ4 Go. It makes a difference. The people who say it doesn't are like Glenn Fricker, who can't really play guitar and don't play outside of a studio. Also the same people who say pickups don't matter. Sure, I can probably get my EMGs and Duncans to sound the same with Infinity studio tracks and EQs, and there's a read more. Right, okay, I play metal, so it's less of a difference to me, but folks who play low gain stuff are going to hear an even bigger difference. Sorry, I'm not going to continue with the rest of the comments, but yeah mate, so there's the other side. And another video that I watched yesterday, I say I didn't do any research, maybe a little bit. The Ministry of Guitar, a new channel to me. I've heard people talking about it before, but I just watched the first video, my first video watching his the other day, and he's talking about Tonewood and his experience. Anecdotal, that's the word I was looking for. Anecdotal experience of having this, what do you have, like 5 of the same guitar, a PRS 351 or something, and he claims he could hear a difference. So yeah, it's not settled. I don't think we've settled the debate. And someone else commented here in this, there it is. In fact, I'm just going to jump to this one. Superman PN1RX. The scientific studies I have read conclude that the influence is minimal. So in a signal chain where there are preamplifiers, effects, equalizers and microphones, there will be about a dozen frequency controls. Worrying or investing in Tonewood seems pointless. Right, and I thought I was being a really clever, funny guy by responding to Superman that what really, there's actually been proper scientific studies done on this. I was taking the mick, but he went and listed like 3. There's proper studies done on them, and I've not read them, but I should have done before today. But good on you, Superman. Thank you for actually bothering to look into this more than probably I would say 94% of us. So good on you, mate. And you've come to a conclusion as well. So you've done all the work, I'm just going to believe you. Does that sound alright? That's how we do things, isn't it? Kitty O'Benny. Tonewood is real, but it just doesn't have that noticeable of an impact. It's one small factor among many. Hardware, scale length, string tension, pickups, amps, speakers, etc. The wood choice can have a noticeable impact on the feel, however, impacting resonance and the actual feel friction of the neck and fretboard. Oofed, yes. I think a lot of us are saying the same thing here. And then Mark Green and Guitar telling us about Rhett Shull's video. Yep. So I'm just going to scoot through some of these because I'm totally aware that I've neglected all the live chat, so I need to get in chat to you people who are here. Okay. See if I can find some of these. Let's look at what John's saying, John Robson. Wait, it depends on how long it is. Oh, it's a long one. Maybe we'll do half. Right. At the risk of sounding like a politician, and who's not sick of hearing their snake oil rhetoric at the moment, I would say it's complicated. An acoustically resonant, vibrant sounding electric guitar may or may not translate into a better amplified tone, but it definitely feels different to play. This is for me, yeah, I think we're talking about resonance here, yeah? I play and will have an impact on the sound coming out of the speaker. Yeah, this affects how I play. will have an impact on the sound coming out of the speaker. Okay, we'll carry on, John, I like it. Also, a Les Paul and the 335 tend to sound noticeably distinct from each other despite sharing the same scale length and electronics, but not construction. But yeah, one is made from mahogany and maple, and the other is made from maple, poplar and fresh air. Yeah, you've said that. Is that why they give different amplified tones? Possibly, but any difference gets exponentially smaller the more gain you add. Personally, I think the timbre makes some difference at the margins of the amplified sound at low medium gain, but it's no more than what can be achieved by adjusting the amp's mid control by a notch or two. John, do you just come out with that? Do you just type that all in a oneer? That's pretty impressive. That's well thought out. Good on you, John. Yeah, can't disagree with any of that there. I think, again, we're all saying the same thing. Right, I just want to find this one comment that I'm hoping to end the stream on. Oh, you know what? I think it's not here. It's not that it's not here, but I made this mistake the other day. Hold on a minute. Let's go into... Let me go back a page. Right, it might be in here. Let's see. Yeah, see, there's more comments. Right, it wasn't Gringo Green. Thank you, by the way, everybody for getting involved. This is awesome. Right, is it? Right, here it is. Derekclacton, thank you for this, mate. I chuckled at this one today, right? So this is the last one I'll read, and then we'll get into the live chat. I'm so sorry if you're still here. Thank you for coming. I mean, thank you for sticking about. I don't know if anything's happening in the live chat, sorry. Right, Derekclacton. When it comes to electric guitars, the main impact on tone is likely to be the amp speaker, followed by pickups, electronics, hardware, wood and finish, in my honest opinion. It's interesting that there's so much debate about Tonewood and finish today. I don't recall it being such a hot topic years ago. Although it's essentially a discussion about sound, maybe it's more about human nature. Wood being the natural element which makes up the instrument, a sense of connection with something which is, to some extent, unique may be important. The appearance of a nice piece of solid timber would suggest a quality not present in a plywood body, but it might not sound as resonant acoustically as an electric guitar, as it's an electric guitar. Does that matter much? Question mark. A nitro finish will arguably allow the wood to breathe, arguably, which a heavy poly finish wouldn't, and will age uniquely with use in a way that poly finish won't, adding a visual vibe which will appeal to some but not others, and that might be significant. Guitars evoke emotions when they're played, and how they both look and sound therefore matters. When I responded to Derekclacton's comment, this seemed to me like a Jerry Springer final thought that'd be good to end the stream on, but we'll carry on. It's very good. Tonewood is very significant in acoustic instruments. When it comes to electrics, I'm not so sure, but some people have more discerning ears than me. If they believe more in Tonewood, I don't have a problem with that. Like what you like, live and let live, enjoy playing the guitar, and even have a good argument about it if you like. I like that. I like that. Well done, Derek. Good on you, mate. Right, let's get into the live chat. See what everybody's saying. Tonewood. Oh, this is hard. Tonewood is hard. Oh, right, I'm back to the start again. Right. I'm just going to jump in somewhere. I don't know. This'll do. I've just picked randomly. Right. Here we go. Greg Green is saying to Phil. Oh, well, it's halfway through a conversation. I would need to go back. All right, the conversation is just going. This is great. Right, here we go. Right, so Phil said something that might be significant. Let's go back here a bit. But the pickups are never attached to the wood. Lol, is that what we're talking about? That could be a good point. I've heard people saying about the aluminium pick guards, that they sound darker than plastic. Let's not get into that, right. The Parker Fly guitars from the 90s were made from carbon fibre. They were pretty great guitars too. They still go for good money. Yeah. Stevie Mac, Dan Electro, made of hardboard. So for me, it matters not one jot. Can use old pallets if you want. This is it. This is kind of very much in the Jim Lill video, isn't it? This kind of idea. Cameron, PRS are high quality guitars. Nobody can dispute that. Higher quality than Gibson or Fender, but can produce a variety of those sounds. Yeah, I would say that they're very versatile guitars. I agree with you there, Cameron. And I would say that would be my perception of them as well, is that they're high quality, although I've not tried too many of them because I just don't love them. And that's not in terms of the idea of them or anything. I know a lot of people don't like them just because of how beautiful or uncool they are. I just can't get along with the neck, and I'm not a big fan of the sound, personally. Although my pal Cyborg Guitars, he's got a PRS CE24. That's the only one that I've ever liked that I played. And yeah, it's a cracking guitar, but I don't think it would be like an everyday guitar for me. You know, it feels good. Sorry, I'm getting into PRS here. Feels good, but yeah, it's a different flavour. There we go. Oh, thank you, Glenn Bailey. Don't forget to hit the tone button, peoples. Thank you very much, mate. Anecdote Nicolaki. Thank you, mate. That's the word I was looking for. Bum crack, always maple for fretboards. Agreed, or roasted, or ebony. That'd be my second choice over maple or roasted maple, be ebony. Actually, new contender, Jatoba. I like Jatoba as well now. That was a new thing just this year. Bum crack, no more scratchy fretboards, yes. Greg Green is saying, Stevie, Dan Electro is made of fiberboard and they explode wood fibres and then press them into a solid material. They used to use this on home sidings in the 1950s and 1960s. I've owned a few of them. Very cool. Didn't know that's how they were made. Where are we at? Sorry, I'm just getting through the bits that are conversational because I think that I'll end up confusing myself. Greg Green, G.E. Smith, is that Gordon Smith and G.E. Smith? I'm not sure what that is. Had his telly bridge pickup screwed to the body via a bridge plate, so you can screw the pickup to the body directly. Yeah, good point. Oops. Well, I jumped there. Excuse me. Oh dear. Greg Green saying to Phil, actually you can hear a difference in tone in the telly neck pickups between the pickup screwed to the body versus the pickguard. Okay, but can you? Can you though? Sorry, it's looking very conversational here. This is great. I'm just kind of reading what you guys are saying a little bit, seeing if I can find a way in. Straight out of the box, rock and roll, get it in the hole. There you go. Excellent input, mate. Thanks for that. The Lamb saying, Derekclacton is such a funny username to me. I hope that I'm not being offensive and that that's the real name. Could be. It could be. Rubbish Guitar Bloke. Next week I shall be launching Tonewood Butter, which features woodworms to apply to your guitar and improve its tone wood. $48 per tin, including delivery. See me for order details. Of course, yeah. Yeah, I'll deal with that for you, mate. Don't you worry about it. Maria Davies is saying, should I change my name to Muggs? Maybe. Cameron, a telly sounds way different than a 355. Gibson, to me, played dry. Yeah. I mean, a lot of guitars sound different, even the same model. It just depends on how resonant they are. There you go. Cameron saying, John Robson is bang on. It does exist, but it's slight. Yeah, and I think this is what we're all saying, or most of us are saying. What do you think? Are we really that far off of each other when it's put like that? Kind of like what John said there, what some other people have said in the chat. There's a difference, but it's negligible. Yeah. I mean, when it comes to wood for me, for buying a guitar, these days I'm more concerned about what it means for the weight rather than anything else. And I used to like highly figured guitar bodies as well, but these days I'm not that concerned about fancy looking woods, exotic woods. I just like a painted guitar now in a bright colour. That's the way I'm at. Speaking of exotic woods and stuff, I'm just going to show you this quickly. Haha. No. It's nice, is it? Is it nice? Look at that. What wood is it? Oh, by the way, right, if anybody's interested in oh God, I'll sell what I'm selling these, right? But any of the Jet guitars, right, with the tops, these are not veneers. They don't advertise it on their website, but they're not veneers, so they're solid tops. I don't know why they don't advertise it. It seems a bit silly, but anyway. So yeah, that's a factor with weight. Sorry, I got off into a tangent there. Right, we'll get back to the Tonewood in a minute. Oh, wait a minute. What's this? C.T. Janes. I played a really sweet acrylic guitar, but sadly it had no Tonewood. Yeah. I remember, who was it that used to play an acrylic one? Was it Dave Grohl who used to play an acrylic thing? I can't remember what make that was. It's like a double cut type thing. But yeah, I remember that being a popular one. IMA640 Tonewood. If you can't stun them with science, battle them with bullshit. Oh, brilliant, mate. That's good. I like that. Baz, like the Jet at the start, mate. Will you be doing a video on it? I think so. There's a wee story about it, which is basically about the weight of the guitar, but it's not really a review because I've already reviewed that guitar, like the beachy coloured one. It's actually featured in about 4 videos, but I sold that one and now I have this one. IMA640, the purple Jet is made out of tree wood. Yeah, that's Rob Chapman's been saying that one recently when he's doing the rounds talking about his guitars. People say, what wood is it? He says tree wood because he can't remember. And I think what he might be saying there is, who gives it? Maybe, does it matter? Maybe that's what he's saying, or maybe not. Maybe he's sick of the argument too, I don't know. I don't want to speak for Rob Chapman. Sorry, I'm just kind of randomly selecting comments here. I feel terrible. By the way, this is because I was so afraid tonight about this topic. Talking about Tonewood, I was like, oh no, this is the biggest mistake ever. And someone even said in the comments, someone who's here, was it Anton? Might have been Anton. Sorry, I can't remember who it was, but somebody says, you're brave. Talking about this, I was regretting it instantly when I'm seeing everybody saying all this stuff. But you know what, it's not too bad. It's not too bad. Oh, Gaindane, thank you very much, mate, for asking something that is not related to Tonewood to get me out of this. Sorry, so you're asking what is your favourite guitar in your collection these days? Well, the one I'm playing the most is this. Still, it's like we're almost 2 years in, I'm still playing, don't know if it's 2 years, but definitely over a year in. Still playing the Jet JS400, but I mean, I'm loving this, absolutely loving this. Got to make some changes to it. I mean, not happy about these pickup covers that they've got in here that they've made to look like actives, but they're not actives, and they sound quite hot and weird. So yeah, I want white covers for a start because I want to think I'm Prince or something. Apparently it's like heavily inspired by a Charvel, so I'm liking that, and my main is always my Starcaster, even although I very rarely play it. I'll never gig it, I don't think, but love that guitar. Love the colour. Oh, sorry, Cameron, you were asking what the pickups are on them. They're just Jet standard pickups with black covers. I'm not sure what they are. I think they're Alnicos when they go to the JS450 series, but I don't love them. You might. They sound a bit modern to me, but there you go. MRO, you're not a telly person either. I don't see any on your wall. Hold on right there. Show and tell. I just got this recently from Jet. I need to do a video on it. There we go. This is a very nice telly, Jet JT600. It's definitely a more expensive Jet than some of the others, but look, there's that top again. So that's a proper flame maple top on that. But yeah, if you're used to Jets, this is an interesting thing I'll be talking about when I review this one. Generally Jets, you could get a great Jet for like 180 quid. And they're fantastic. This has got the same neck as that on it, but it's like 500 quid. It does have some interesting appointments. Is it worth the money? We'll talk about that in a future video. But yeah, I do like a telly. I like a telly, I don't love a telly. I'll put this back. Ugh. But I also have a telly parts caster, and I've got a Fender Modern Player Thinline telly with wide range humbuckers in it. But the reason that they're not hanging up at the back there is, you know, the hangers that go like Lego man hand, telly headstocks don't like them. They sit and squint, so up there it would be sitting at an angle. That's why I never have them up there. They're through in the other room. I'll maybe get some tellies for next time. Okay. Right, I'm waiting to tell you what's coming up on the channel. How does that sound? That sound good? Right. I've been editing a video quickly this week. I had 2 gigs at the weekend there. I had a 70th birthday party, which was weird. And then that was on Friday, and then on Sunday we played Westfest, which is a big sort of Dundee open day fair festival type thing. First time attending, first time playing it, but I've got quite a lot of footage of the band. So if anybody's been interested in seeing the band Coconut Groove or what I got up to in that band, it's like a 40-minute video. Got some snippets from about 8 songs or something. Wee intro, wee outro. That's it, currently editing that video. Because some people have asked to see more gig footage. I wasn't happy about the sound, but there's nothing you can do there. Okay, we didn't get a sound check. I'll explain in the video. Right, sorry, going back a little bit here. Maria Davies, there are so many guitars, amps and pedals, it boggles the brain, but it's so awesome. Yep, this is it, Maria. I know you're like a fairly recent to guitar, yeah? Because you were talking recently about you've been learning bar chords and first 3 chords a few weeks ago. So yeah, this is what's wrong with all of us right here. We're all broken. Talking about Tonewoods on a Thursday night and buying guitars, and we just can't stop it. And searching for guitars. I don't know what's wrong with us. But yeah, welcome to the Club Mugs. Greg Green, Greg Gin from Black Flag played an acrylic body Ampeg guitar. Grohl probably played the same model too. It might have been. Does it have a wooden pickguard? Which is actually quite a funny wee touch and a little ironic pickguard. Resington, Rough Guitars makes guitars out of some resin type stuff. Rich like fretboard, sound good in demos, but again metal demos. Yeah, this is it. Like a lot of people mentioned the Glenn Fricker stuff. As soon as you're starting putting that much gain on anything, it's yeah, you could barely tell the difference. Like even John Robson's did videos recently where he's doing the blind test, comparing his PRS to Les Paul and Strat. When it's a blind test, it's not as easy as you think. You think you know the answer, you get ready to write a comment, and then you think, nah, I better not guess, just in case I'm wrong. And I've been wrong, you know. There you go. Sorry, what did we miss there? Rename the stream as Steve opens a can of worms. Oh dear. Yeah, I think that's what's happened. Cameron, I guess that guitar is alder body and roasted maple neck. Which one was that? The Jet. Oh, is that you guessing about this? What is it? It's roasted maple neck, yeah. The body, I actually think it's some kind of mahogany, but I could be wrong. But it's got a maple top. Maybe it's not mahogany, maybe it's basswood. Can't remember. Greg Green, Steve equals S-style guitars. I'll take it. Whoops, we jumped. Oh, there we go. Alder is brighter. Well, yes, under the right light, it could be. Cal B, U is great for bending. A million archers can't be wrong. Is that a type of wood? You must be onto something there. Lawrence Hastings, I don't remember anybody talking about Tonewood in the 60s, 70s or 80s, and they made legendary music. Yeah, well, funnily you should mention, right, okay, not Tonewood, you're right, but did anybody see the Beatles Get Back documentary? I think it was mentioned in that, or some offshoot when they were talking about that, of the, what was it they played, the Epiphones. I'm going to get, it's not Sheraton's, it's the other one. To start with a C. This is what happens. I know this, just my brain, Livestream brain, doesn't do it. What is it? Oh, Casino. Anyway, the guitar. They got one, and someone they knew, another artist, famous artist, had one and said, you know what, you should take the paint off it, the finish off it, it sounds way better. And they did, and that became a thing as well. It allows the wood to breathe, and the nitrocellulose. So people were talking about these things back then. Maybe not Tonewood, but I mean, they were really getting into the minutiae back then, so some people were. Cameron, what's its full name? I'm not sure. Oh, we're talking about the purple thing. I didn't name the guitars. It's not a thing that I've ever did. It could be a fun thing to do, I suppose. Wee fun thing for the channel. Give them all daft names, like this could be, it's purple, is it? So, what's purple? This could be a twirl. Cadbury's twirl, there you go. supposed to be a dairy milk. But yeah, Anthony, yeah, that's it. And then put it on a t-shirt and sell all the merch and stuff like that. That's something you could do, name the guitars, eh? But no, I don't really tend to name the guitars. The purple one, the Blue Jet, the Starcaster, that's what they're called. If I had a dog, it'd be called Dog. Anyway. Oh, nice one, Cameron. Brah, you've got the East Coast Thin Line Sunburst. Plays great, change the bridge pickup. Oh, nice. I've been interested to see about other East Coast guitars. GRB Aquatics is in. Hello, mate. Thanks for coming. Good day, and everyone. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well too, mate. Thanks for coming in. Peter Hall. I don't know if I said hello to you before, but hello. Ash is a great wood. I am going to agree with you, Peter Hall. I love the grain in ash. See on a Strat, if you get a really popping grain on like a Sunburst or something like that. Love it. Oh, we jumped there. Is anybody feeling like we've not went deep enough into the Tonewood thing, or that I've not picked enough of a side? It seems very like I was I worried about nothing. This has just been so chill. Everybody's been awesome. Thank you guys, you're the best. You've made this the best for me, because I honestly was worrying about this all day. Good fun. IMA 640, the gig footage video sounds good. Thank you, mate. Cheers. Yeah, check it. I wish we had better sound out the front. Like, my monitor mix was amazing, so I didn't think anything was wrong, but when I heard the footage from the front, I was like, wish the guitar was a wee bit louder, but there you go. Cameron, hey everyone, can you roll your fretboard edges by sliding a screwdriver shaft along them? Oh, you're saying you can. Right, okay, you're not asking. I've heard this. Nicolaki, Jonathan Cordy's done a couple of videos using a pink JT300. He gigged it and found that the bridge pickup was microphonic at gig sound level at higher gain. He did like the neck though. Interesting. Yeah, I seen one of his videos on the JT300. It wasn't the one where he gigged it though, I don't think. But yeah, he's such a great player, man. One of my favourite players going today. Not YouTube guitarist, just like one of my favourite players out there. He's just so good. What an absolute beast. Amazing tone. Amazing note choice. Jay Young, hello mate. Don't know if I said hello to you yet. Thanks for coming. I find that basswood, sorry, nearly made a terrible error there. I find that basswood is light and resonant but lacks sustain. A good piece of alder or ash does not suffer from the same problem. Oh, we'd have to A/B it. Two identical guitars, and we need to get in the lab. There need to be at least 4 pie charts. Just saying. Resington, it's what Thursdays are all about. Yeah, it seems to be the case, mate. Greg Green, Steve, yes, it did have a wooden pickguard. Yeah, that's the one. That's quite ironic, isn't it? You think that's funny? I think that's quite funny now that I do. Maria Davies, I'm totally hooked now. The cage system next. Wait a minute, you said the cage system a couple of weeks ago. Have you not mastered that yet? Come on, Mugs. Get your finger out. I'm not joking, good on you. Cage system, great. Worthwhile framework to learn. Peter Hall, Ariel Posen plays a metal guitar and he sounds great. Oh my god, he is another phenomenal player. I discovered him, like me personally, that's how you all know about him now, because I discovered him. No, but I discovered his music for me maybe 2 years ago or something, when he was doing the rounds on YouTube a lot more. Oh my god, what a player. Never heard anybody sort of mixing the slide playing with fretting, fingering like that. Just phenomenal player. Great touch as well. That's what you get with one of these guys who's basically sort of came up with the Allman Brothers, you know, or that kind of crew. It's definitely linked to them. Eric DC, I find that I'm more sensitive to the weight of the wood than the tone. For electric, tone wood is definitely a thing. For acoustic, yeah, 100% mate, that's me as well. It's all about the weight these days as I get old and more weak. The Gain Dane, I'm sure the flame roasted maple on your incoming Harley Benton ST Modern will make you play hot tones, hence Tonewood. Yes, so I should mention that. I threw up a video on Monday or Tuesday. I was working on something else. I was working on my gig vlog video, and the ST Moderns came out. Everybody's been waiting on them forever, including myself. Even although I don't expect to like the neck on it, I just want to see what they're all about. Highly anticipated. So I just dropped everything and thought, I'm going to throw up a video. I used this guy. This is my new camera type thing that is actually making things a little bit better for, it's like a gimbal type camera thing. So it was good for doing that vloggy type thing for the gig vlog, and I could just throw it up and do a video pretty quickly and the quality is good. So it was like that, and the HB Modern Perfect Storm came, put a video and it's done quite well. It's like more views than I've had in a while. And it was like zero effort, one take. Just edited it live on the Stream Deck thing, on the streaming software, and yeah, no editing really. So that was pretty cool, so might do more like that in the future. But yeah, so I've ordered an HB ST Modern, and if it comes next week at Resington, no, it's not arrived. It's coming from Germany and it just shipped today. It used to be like a week to 10 days for Towman for me in Scotland, but when I ordered it on, was it Tuesday? I think it was Monday or Tuesday. When I ordered it, it was Tuesday. They said it would arrive Monday, Tuesday. So if it arrives Monday, Tuesday, and if I can hold back from opening it, I'll unbox it on the live stream next week. But I don't know if I'll be able to hold it back. So I've got a massive queue of videos that I need to do, that I'm halfway through some of, but I'll probably end up dropping everything to do a video on that one as soon as it arrives, because people are interested, you know what I mean? Got to try and attract some more people to the channel and all that kind of stuff, so that's what's happening. I hope you're alright with that. Is that alright? Okay, IMA640, if I want a brighter tone, I switch the light on. Darker tone, I switch the light off. That works. Ivor, drill a few holes in the guitar, let it breathe more. Yeah. Very good. This is great. This is what I was hoping we would get, is just like an hour of banter. Stevie Mac, Purple 8, you could call it Nobby. Don't know how you came to that conclusion, mate, but thank you. Eric DC, I named my guitars based on dessert name, e.g. Black Forest, Blueberry. Oh, there you go. That's something to go, eh? Donut. J. L. Young, ash can be really heavy though. Yeah, well, I've always wanted to hear, somebody can correct me on this, because I've seen you get ash and you get light ash. Is light ash talking about the colour or the weight, or is it nothing? Is it just like it happens to have that name and it's a different species or something? Let me know. I want to know. Funny thing, this is Glenn Bailey, sorry. Funny thing in Get Back. Oh, funny thing in Get Back is if you watch George is tuning his Les Paul during... Sorry. Funny thing is Get Back is if you watch George, he's tuning his Les Paul during and after each song. Bloody hell, have they ever made an LP that stays in tune? Oh my god. Amazing observation there, Glenn. Right, I'm scared to take a drink in case I make a mess. Sorry, that was great, I love that. Carl B, Steve the Shredder. Yes. Steve the Stradler. What's going on here? He's bloody good. I think we're talking about John Cordy. Resington, that video about that Fender made out of cardboard sounded like a Strat. I've never seen that one, unless that's the Jim Lill one. Steve, Ariel is touring the UK in October. Maybe. If he comes to Scotland, I'll consider it. Darren Gill, I want an... Hello mate, by the way, I don't know if I've seen you come in earlier. I want an aluminium neck. Not for tone, but shiny. That's the one. I see. What about them glass necks? I bet they're super duper heavy, but they look interesting. I remember Music is Win had a video on that a while back. J. L. Young, only reason I can make it for today's live stream is because I'm on leave. Tomorrow, it's 3:17 AM here. Oh dear. Wow, that's early. Thank you for your attendance, mate. It's usually appreciated. And the stream's always better for having you along. Glenn Bailey, hitting the like button will improve your tone by 40%. Oh, Glenn, you're just killing it tonight. I wish I thought of that. IMA640, hit the like button if you want. Rubbish Guitar Bloke, are you able to adjust the sensitivity of the follow cam? Sometimes jumped when you turned your head or lifted your hand. Do you mean this cam? If you mean this cam, then this isn't the follow one. This is just a a fancy-ish webcam, but yeah, it's got autofocus, so that doesn't work out too well. But the other one, yeah, there is some sensitivity options on it that I've not really spent enough time with, but yeah, I'm really liking that camera. It's seems to be good. I think it's going to help with the workflow, which is the whole reason for getting it. Yeah, Karl B, record unboxing it and play it Friday. You could be onto something there, mate. Yes, I've got that JT600 video to do as well, because I need to send that back to them. But like I say, things came up, my gig video came up, and yeah, I didn't want to like put up the video after the gig like months later. It was on Sunday, so it's going to go up Friday. I think that's a good turnaround. Scott Bogfoot's in. Cheers all. Hey Steve. Hello Scott. Thanks for coming, mate. Ono Vox. That's a great name. Next, Tone Metal. Aluminium versus steel. Or how about just aluminium versus aluminum? Sorry, that's terrible. Everybody's saying hello. Cameron's away. Cameron, I hope I've not offended you. I hope we delivered on the Tonewood for you. Greg Green, swamp ash is lighter if the wood comes from below. Oh, thank you. Oh wait, I did read this recently actually, but that's good. Swamp ash is lighter if the wood comes from below the waterline, hence the weight difference. Yes, below. Love it. IMA640, what wood was the cardboard made out of on the Fender guitar? Good question. Rubbish Guitar Bloke, great chat, bile. See you, Rubbish Guitar Bloke, and thanks for creating this storm. Actually, it's worked out well, so cheers, mate. And I will put a link to that video. As soon as this is done, right, I'm going to find the link and I'll put it in the description, so come back and check out. It's only like a couple of minutes long, but it's very funny. Anton, speaking to JL Young, I never realised such a big time difference. Much respect to you for joining Steve and John Robson's live streams. Yeah, 100%. Thank you, Anton. What a legend. Greg Green, Tone, the more you drink, the better I sound. Yeah, that makes sense. And Alfie's in. Alfie Sifton, evening. Join late, we'll catch up. Wood tone makes a massive difference. Great intro tune. Emmerdale, question mark. Alfie knows because he was just here like an hour before the stream for a lesson, and we were talking about this. And I was showing him that I was playing the Coronation Street tune. Having a wee laugh about that. And we're doing, what we're doing, Still Got the Blues for You. Oh, new appreciation for that one, man. Awesome. Resington, cardboard guitar, Stratocaster, Fender, cardboard chaos. Could be a thing. You should get a job in marketing, mate. Oh, Peter Hall, Glasgow, 8th of October for RL Posing. That's, I wonder. Right, I'm not going to ask you what day it is and what time and everything, but I'm going to look into that now, mate, because that sounds more interesting. Gary Hill, how long did Jet let you have the guitar for? I actually don't know, but I hope it's longer than it's been because I've not done the video yet and I've not sent it back. I think, I could be wrong, but Bax gave me either 30 or 60 days with the guitars. I can't remember. I sent them back before that. But I need to get that sent back. I'm feeling bad about having it so long. And then if it's late, I probably just won't get any more. That'll be how that works out. Karl B, well, this hasn't been a don't take that tone with me type of live stream. Well done, people. Yeah, agreed, Karl. Well done, everybody. I think we've all had a good showing of ourselves here. No fights, no fisticuffs, no spitting. Well done, everyone. 1978, this is Glenn Bailey. First electric guitar was a Les Paul copy and drove my bandmate crazy. Every couple of songs I heard, are you out of tune again? So I definitely noticed George struggling with his LP. Ah, there you go. Resington, it's on YouTube. Oh, I'm not sure what we're talking about. Sorry. IMA640, it's been a great stream, Steve. Thank you, mate. Thank you all for coming. Maria Davies, talking about Corey, is Les Battersby still a roadie for Status Quo? No idea, I'm sorry. I've not watched in a very long time. I used to watch that with Mum back in the day. JL Young, I'm out in the Far East. I like the night, so usually stay up late whenever I'm able. John's stream is a no-brainer. Fridays 5 PM. It's 12 AM here in Singapore. Night's still young. Oh, can't you tell me? So yeah, remember John Robson's stream tomorrow night. We're getting about that time for finishing up. I'm sorry I missed all the early chat. Like I said, I was scared. So I tried to dodge it until we can have a laugh. And I'm glad we're having a laugh. Anton, this chat about Les Pauls not staying in tune is putting me off my dream of a wine red LP studio. Maybe I'll stick to Strats and Tellys, or get yourself a string butler. I've heard that they're a good fix. I've never tried them myself, but yeah, I'd probably go that route. Glenn, back in the 1970s, they used to drop big old blocks of brass to fix the bridge for more sustain. Good point. If only John had a Schecter for Get Back, he would have... if only John had a Schecter for Get Back, he would have cut down his tuning time by 80%. Yeah, how about, could you imagine George Harrison with a Rickenbacker and an Evertune? That would be quite funny, wouldn't it? Right, okay. Fantastic, this has been great fun. I don't know what I was worried about, because you guys are the best and made this like super duper easy for me and a lot of fun. Thanks again. Videos up tomorrow night, 6 PM as it is every Friday, straight after John Robson's live stream, so there's a couple hours, so, well, mine's isn't an hour. Actually, it's a long one, I think it's like near 40 minutes tomorrow. And then the usual, if you want to subscribe to the channel, hit the notifications, and then you'll find out when the poll goes up on the Wednesday that you're more likely to get a notification, and then you can vote on it and then be more a part of what we're talking about on the live stream. If you want to be interactive, you don't have to be. You can just chill back there, but hit like or something, eh? Come on, help us out here. No, but great stuff. Thanks again all for coming. I've had a good time, and I'll see you next week if you make it. If I don't see you next week, I'll be, you know what, I might make tomorrow's video a premiere, maybe. That means there'll be a live chat along with it. I think I might do that, now that I think about it, because it's a long one. Yeah, I think that could be good, because I don't think it's going to get many views anyway, so I'd be as well doing that. Yeah, I'm going to make that a premiere for tomorrow. Alright, right, thanks again everybody. I'll try and do the sign off that never works. So, thanks for watching. Until next time, see you later. I never